Back in 2019, Elon Musk unveiled the Tesla Cybertruck. He called it an apocalypse-proof truck, something that looked like it was designed in a high school CAD class. And he promised it would change pickups forever. 1 million people slapped down $100 reservations. Because for $40,000, you too could drive a stainless steel triangle straight out of Halo. Fast forward to 2025, and the Cybertruck is, well, still triangular, but not exactly the revolution people signed up for. Instead of flying off the lots, they're piling up on them. So, what happened? Let's go through it because the list of problems is long enough to fill an owner's recall notice. Promises versus reality. So, here's where things started to fall apart. Elon promised this $39,900 everyman's apocalypse truck, but when it finally rolled out in 2023, the cheapest version was $60,990. That's a $21,000 jump. And that's just the base model. If you wanted the top-tier Cyber Beast, you were looking at nearly $100,000. So yeah, unless you're a crypto bro who sold his Dogecoin at the right time, this wasn't exactly the affordable future people signed up for. And the specs? They didn't survive either. The towing capacity dropped from the promised 14,000 pounds to about 11,000. Payload capacity shrank from 3,500 to 2,270 pounds. And the big one, range. Elon promised 500 miles, but the real-world truck barely clears 300. Oh, and the optional range extender battery pack that was supposed to get it back up to 470 miles canceled. That left guys like Peter Scott, a contractor who paid $120,000 for his Cyber Beast, expecting that extra range, completely crushed. He literally told CNBC, "I bought the truck knowing that I was going to get 470 miles. Then when they canceled it, that just crushed me. They got my money and then they canceled what they were going to do." So the truck that was supposed to be a Porsche, a Ford, and a bunker on wheels all rolled into one, it ended up being an overpriced EV with fewer features than promised. Now, even if the Cybertruck had nailed the price and specs, there was still one giant problem: actually building the thing. Elon himself admitted, "We dug our own grave with the Cybertruck." And honestly, he wasn't exaggerating. See, normal cars are made of stamped panels. You press the sheet metal into shape, paint it, and call it a day. The Cybertruck, nope, it's made of ultra-hard stainless steel that can't be stamped. Instead, it has to be bent into straight lines like you're doing metal origami, which sounds cool until you realize the end result is massive panel gaps you could probably lose your AirPods in. And once production finally started, 2 years late, by the way, the nightmare wasn't over. In just 15 months, the Cybertruck had 8 recalls. So much for apocalypse proof. If the world actually ended tomorrow, half of these things wouldn't even start. From day one, the bodies know the design problem. Cybertruck's design was, let's say, unique. Some people saw it and thought, wow, that's the future. But the odds thought, why is there a stainless steel fridge rolling down the highway? And even I was one of those odds. And the thing is, design isn't just about looking cool. It's supposed to be functional. Pickup buyers care about utility. You want to throw stuff in the bed, haul a trailer, maybe climb into the back without spraining your ankle. The Cybertruck makes all of that harder. The bed sides are so high, you practically need a ladder to get stuff out. Reaching anything near the cab, forget it. Might as well get a fishing rod. Visibility terrible. The dash is so tall and the sightlines so bad that you're basically driving with Google Street View. Blind spots are huge, and the only backup mirror is a tiny camera feed on the center screen. Owners have said it feels like piloting a tank, except at least tanks have periscopes. Then there are the doors, heavy enough that people have literally reported getting hurt by them. And the suspension is so stiff that, combined with the truck's 7,000 pounds weight, it's not just dangerous for pedestrians, it's dangerous for anyone else on the road if you get in a crash. Which is ironic because the whole marketing pitch was apocalypse-proof. But what they actually built was neighbor-proof. So while Tesla fans love to flex that the Cybertruck looks like it came straight out of Blade Runner, a lot of real truck buyers looked at it and said, cool, but can it do truck stuff? And the answer so far seems to be not really. Now, here's the Elon problem. Thing about Tesla. The company and Elon Musk are basically the same person. When things are going great, that's amazing. You've got the genius CEO building rockets, selling flamethrowers, and making EVs look cool. But when things go bad, It's kind of like being handcuffed to the most unpredictable guy at the party. By 2025, Elon's image had shifted pretty dramatically. He went from real-life Tony Stark to that guy who won't stop posting weird stuff on Twitter at 3 a.m. And unfortunately, when your CEO is also your brand, people don't separate the two. Surveys show that around 60% of car buyers now avoid Tesla specifically because of Musk himself. That's insane. Imagine people refusing to buy a Ford because they don't like Henry Ford's tweets. Oh, wait, maybe bad example. Anyway, Tesla's reputation fell off a cliff. Turns out constant political rants, overpromises, and trolling don't exactly make people excited to drop $100,000 on your stainless steel triangle. It started becoming a symbol not of futuristic design or engineering, but of Musk's personal controversies. People literally called it the MAGA truck. Some owners reported getting flipped off in traffic just for driving one. That's not really what you want when you buy a six-figure vehicle. So even if the Cybertruck had been flawless, which it wasn't, the Elon factor alone was enough to tank its mainstream appeal. When your CEO is the most disliked man in America, selling cars suddenly gets a lot harder. The competition problem. While Tesla was busy trying to duct tape panels back onto the Cybertruck, the competition was quietly stealing the show. Ford, Rivian, GM. They didn't just sit around waiting for Elon to figure out stainless steel origami. They launched their trucks. By 2025, Ford's F-150 Lightning became the best-selling electric pickup in the U.S. Rivian's R1T was winning awards left and right, and Chevy rolled out the Silverado EV with up to 450 miles of range, which awkwardly is more than what Tesla promised and failed to deliver. Even GM's massive Hummer EV was outselling the Cybertruck some quarters, and that thing looks like it belongs in a Michael Bay movie. The numbers don't lie. In the second quarter of 2025, Tesla sold about 4,300 Cybertrucks, while Ford sold nearly 5,900 Lightnings, and GM moved 4,500 Hummers. That put Tesla in third place when it was supposed to dominate the entire segment. And remember, this was after over 1 million people reserved one back in 2019. It's like announcing you've got 1 million friends coming to your birthday party. Then only 3 show up because everyone else went to Ford's house. And it's not just the Americans. The real wild card is China. Companies like BYD, J, and Great Wall Motors are scaling EV production at a speed Tesla just can't match. BYD already overtook Tesla as the world's biggest EV seller in 2024. And they're starting to push out futuristic-looking electric pickups for half the Cybertruck's price. So, while Tesla is trying to convince people to spend $100,000 on a stainless fridge with wheels, BYD is selling $30,000 trucks to the masses and actually delivering them on time. So when you step back, the Cybertruck isn't just competing against a few quirky startups. It's fighting Ford, GM, Rivian, and basically the entire Chinese auto industry at the same time. So, at the end of the day, the Cybertruck was... Conclusion. Supposed to be the truck for the end of the world. Bulletproof glass, stainless steel body, a design ripped straight out of Halo. But instead of surviving the apocalypse, it's struggling to survive the dealership lot. The price jumped, the range dropped, the recall stacked up, and Elon Musk himself turned into Tesla's biggest liability. Add in Ford, GM, Rivian, and now Chinese automakers eating into the market, and suddenly the Cybertruck looks less like the future of trucks and more like a $100,000 meme with panel gaps. Can Tesla fix it? Maybe. The company has a history of turning early disasters into eventual successes, and there's still a loyal fan base willing to buy anything Elon sells. But unless Tesla figures out the basics, build quality, pricing, and maybe telling Elon to log off Twitter, the Cybertruck risks going down as one of the most overhyped flops in auto history. What do you think? Is the Cybertruck still the future? Or is it just another expensive internet joke? And if you made it this far, you clearly like pain. So, hit that subscribe button and join us.